Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Alonso Abreu will be on the mound for the Astros. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches or even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. And we're underway, but a called strike, 0-1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw. That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, the first thing that I thought about why they're struggling winning games is they're near the bottom and slugging. When you're not driving the ball and being able to score runs with power, you're going to have a tough time winning games, and that's this club right now. They're going to have to figure out some way to inject some power into this offense and get that slugging percentage up.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hunter Morris comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball sent on the ground to Albert over at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting fourth.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning to put somebody in scoring position, and now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Mike Minor. A southpaw from Tennessee is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, looking at his numbers, he's got 3 times the strikeouts to walks, and what that tells me, that's very good. He's going to dominate hitters. His stuff is electric, and if he continues to keep guys off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
Astros.
Now batting, number 30. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is low, ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is the right fielder. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
So here's Joe Mauer. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
This is skied into short left center. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Digging in now, Albert Pujols. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Minor gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One strike to Pujols. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The pitch. High pop up. Calling for it, Donaldson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So stepping in, Diego Vargas. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Vargas.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box. No doubt about it.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Mauer has it. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Now at the plate, number 45. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside,
and that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. That one's in there. 3-1.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And a full count now. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again, a 3-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Altuve for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Standing in, number 91. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No score here as we play inning number 2. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Altuve. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic.
Number 3.
In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Coming to the plate now, number 3. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, David Lee, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knee spot. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Minor ready with a 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
Gary Cox.
Into the box, Gary Cox. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Scorched to third. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. Astros leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. So striding forward now, A.J. Jimenez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box now, Derek Chung. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A runner at first with no outs here. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Well, they came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One 0 count. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Morris. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. A called strike over the outside corner. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready for another chance. Troy Tulowitzki. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki.
2-0.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he'd thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
This is the situation you want if you're on offense. You got a good hitter at the plate. It's 2-0, bases loaded. It's a green light situation. Sit there and look at your pitch, but it's got to be your pitch.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Three-two with the bases loaded. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Big pitch to Trout. 2-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting ninth, right fielder Michael Lee.
Digging in, Michael Lee. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch on its way, and this is taken outside for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 30.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 30. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a pitch on the way. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding into the box, Diego Vargas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Vargas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Into the box now, number 45, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee has a beat on it. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Striding in once again, number 91. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The catcher, number 8, A.J. Jimenez.
So digging in now, A.J. Jimenez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the third out. Blue Jays held in check. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row. Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Minor ready with a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. He popped out in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one.
No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back easily. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Pujols is likely going to have himself extra bases here. Mauer rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Donaldson's got to get rid of it, and the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, number 3. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Ready with the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Now to the plate, David Lee. Lead at second by Pujols. Now the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Ready now, Gary Cox. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fouled back. Popped in the air back behind short. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire the side. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Houston. Now at the plate, Derek Chung comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Derek Chung.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and one, here it is. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Two-one home now to Gardner. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's a tremendous at-bat. Saw a bunch of pitches, saw basically everything he throws, and then got a base hit to right field. Can't write it any better.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Johan Esposito is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Esposito.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. In now, Hunter Morris as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Troy Tulowitzki comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. From the stretch. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready once again, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. It remains 1-0. In now, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Mike Trout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now you'll see guys swing with pitches that have movement in the dirt, but that was just a fastball.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he misses there. 1-2. And this is popped up. Back behind second. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Striding in, Michael Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Vargas has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, number 30.
Ready for another shot now. Number 30. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Minor into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Tulowitzki into shallow center, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Diego Vargas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Vargas.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 45.
Ready once again, number 45. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, number 91. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
That's the international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cox ranging back. He's not going to get to this one as it's off the wall, and this may put the tying run in scoring position. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
The catcher,
standing in now, A.J. Jimenez. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-1. Here it comes. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Second baseman, Derek Chung.
Stepping in now, Derek Chung, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now, Brett Gardner. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is right by Mauer to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. All even at 1 apiece. Ready for another shot now. Joe Mauer 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
First baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
He was starting to settle in. He has retired 7 hitters in a row. That base hit right there kind of breaks it up. And now let's see how he's out of the stretch. Hasn't been there for a while.
Into the box, number 3. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Minor sets 1-1 on its way, and that one stayed too low apparently. Set and the 2-1 pitch, and this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch, and another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Oh, and they've got him picked off, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. Altuve is on his way home, and the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead, and he's safe.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Two out here and a runner at second. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 3-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Morris. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The pitch. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Running is Tulowitzki, and that's lifted in the air out toward left. Cox moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman, number 22, Diego Vargas.
Striding in once again, Diego Vargas. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. From the stretch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Score holds. It's 3-1. Number 51 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 51.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Donaldson with a sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in once again, Michael Lee. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. In now, number 30, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Runners on first with 1 down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Popped up. Donaldson is calling for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's set, and the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
working to keep them in the game here. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Astros lead this one 3-1. Brett Cecil has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
29, Brett Cecil.
Number 45 will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
45.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 91. He went deep last time up. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 8, A.J. Jimenez.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Jimenez. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in,
Now
Derek
batting,
Chung. He
second
represents the potential tying run if he can
Chung.
launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Lifted in the air to center. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping in, Albert
Leading off for the
Pujols. We'll see
Astros.
what he can do leading off the
Third
home
baseman,
8.
Albert Pujols.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit down the third base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. hit hard on the ground to second. Chung is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a great change of pace has him off balance. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Digging in, number 3. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Shortstop.
Stepping up now, David Lee. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2-2.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. In to score, the runner from second.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Into the box now, Gary Cox, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there. And that ends the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We played 8 full. It's the Astros 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Jeremy McDonald comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Brett Gardner.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
1-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the box, Hunter Morris,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a lot of people are going to say that's a nice single right there, maybe a little bit too late. He was 0 for 4 before that. The team's getting beat. They're going to point the finger and say he's been a big part of their losing today.
Stepping in now, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Here's the 0-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The next 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Standing in now, Josh Donaldson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Set to deal on 2-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Diego Vargas. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
And in game 1 of this series, it sure doesn't hurt that you make the closer come in, and he threw a ton of pitches. It's possible he might not be available going forward.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled back.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Standing in, number 45. 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Astros, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Johan Esposito wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jeremy McDonald hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.